we were just talking about, obviously, from our reviews. Actually, you were the one that said it was going to be a close game, that Fulham were no pushovers, I believe, from your preview. We was all a bit giddy, I think, a bit excited about what was going down. But overall frustrations. But what are your thoughts on the game?
Well, obviously, my prediction was 3-2, so I was a little bit off. But it's what I thought it was gonna be, man. But without the goals, you know what I'm saying? Like it was cagey. Like I think first half we should have put the game away. To be honest, um, after
Yeah.
I think Bruno played all right up to the pen, but after that I think he was rattled, man. Like he just the rest of the game didn't look too good, and then I think that just kind of set the tone for the team, and we struggled, man. We struggled. We let Fulham back into the game. They gained confidence, and then we started to look like the same old United again.
I hear that. Before you proceed, I've got Adrian as well about to join us for the first time to join the Cockney Reds stage.
Yeah, what you saying, man? Just eating dinner, and I'm shirtless as well. So
All right, you
no
did
one,
me shit in the
no one
live.
don't want to see my no one don't want to see my dad bod.
So this is why I'm commemorating. Do you know what? Let me just leave it for that, and let me join another time. Okay, eat your dinner. I'll get a shirt, and maybe we can invite you back if we're still going. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just chaos, man. The fans are losing it too, man. The Cockney Reds, man, they're rattled as well. They used to get in tops and that, man. Sorry about that, viewers, man. Yeah, well done, Fudge, man. Well done, Fudge, man.
Yeah. I mean, the biggest disappointment for me was, you saw that. I think you saw a lot of promise from the start of the game in terms of we looked like, especially when Cunha had like 3 chances in like the first 10 minutes or something like that.
Yeah,
and it was like,
man.
We're going to kick on. We're going to everything that we've seen so far in our first game, we're going to push on from there. And so to then see us, we kind of petered out. So although we were good in the press at the very start, that petered out very quickly. I mean, it's anyone concerned really about the fact that we weren't able to raise our level or raise the game, or wasn't able to keep that same level of performance that we got against Arsenal?
To be honest with you, I'm not too concerned. I mean, it's 2 games in. I think it would have just been nice for the fans for us to get that 3 points. But I think the reality of it is going away to Craven Cottage and getting a point. It's not the best result, but it's not the worst result either. I think I don't want to just overdo it and start slating the team or slating the manager. It's just one of those ones, man. I think it was in our grasp to win. I think that's the most annoying thing. And we didn't take it, man. Obviously, there's a few problem areas on the pitch that we can all discuss. We can say it's just been 2 games. We can say these are problems from last season. But it just seems to me that Amorim's sticking by his what he knows, right, with his system. He doesn't want to change it. He's very hard-headed. He believes in himself, which is good. You want a guy that believes in their system, believes in their methods, right? But it's like he's doing it half-hearted because he's putting the system out there, but then he's playing players that don't fit that system. For example, Bruno playing in the 8. It don't suit him there. But it's like rolled it in, or playing someone who actually plays in that position and just rotating Bruno in the 10. It's like he's refusing to kind of make that change that is so obvious that we need. And I'm not sure how much longer we can have Bruno playing in the 8 or whatever 8, whatever it is he's playing there, man. Like it's not great.
I mean, I hear what you're saying in terms of where Bruno is best. I think most people would say that Bruno is best in the 10. But for other clubs, like for Portugal, even for United, like last season, wasn't the best of seasons, I don't want to dwell on that too much. But he's had good performances in the 8, for instance, and he can be. I guess there's a certain level of discipline that you need in that position. But the main reason why Bruno, I believe, is put in that role is because we want to see him more on the ball. What we've seen in the past is when we don't have someone like a Bruno in that position, we struggle to then create chances or get in a position to be able to create for the 10s. But like you said, we've got competition in there now as well. So I mean, Culps, no, I was going to say, a bit lively in the WhatsApp group and that. So it's actually been, believe it or not, it's been a bit more positive on this live than we've saw in the WhatsApp group. But I mean, what are your thoughts then in terms of, I guess, the big topic of the day, Bruno Fernandes?
So obviously the front three, it's not gonna just click overnight, and it's gonna take some time to gel. Like we take our emotions out of the equation and just be logical. It's gonna take a little while, innit? But as for Bruno, I don't know, man. There's only so much chances you can keep giving the guy, man. That honestly,
Whoa, there's so many chances we can keep giving him. Wasn't he a star man for last?
Like it's just I don't know, man. It's the moaning thing is one thing. Like I'm all right with that, innit? Like, I'm all right to have a player that cares, innit? Yeah, but like it's just getting rattled by little things, like letting that affect the course of your game. Like, come on, like you need to have more backbone. Need to have more character. Like in those moments, as the United captain, you need to that shouldn't be phasing you. Bumping shoulders with a ref, you should think, yeah. Look at Rooney when Rooney was having an argument with a ref. What followed? You know what I mean? Like so. I can't be seeing that, man. Like I can't be seeing the toys being thrown out of the pram because things didn't go your way and this and that. I need some grit. I need someone that's gonna carry us like I used to. You know what I mean?
No, I hear that. And Dave, what you're about to say is just Dave, mate.
And you know that, yeah, I think it's a difficult one because obviously, like you said, Fudge, he's had some good games for Portugal. He's had some good games for us in that position, but he's a good footballer. No one is disputing that Bruno is a good footballer, man. But to get the best out of him, you need to play him in his position. The Bruno we know and love is Bruno, the final third demon. That's what they call him. So why are we playing him away from the goal? It doesn't make sense. And like we're making changes as well. Like for example, bringing Maguire to play up front. Like if we're gonna sell Rasmus Højlund because he ain't wait. What?
That's fake news, man. I've seen a few people say this. He played in centre back, man. He didn't play up front.
He went up top, man. He went up top, man. Why didn't he bring on Xerxes? He went up top, man.
For real though, we need a goal. We need a win. We need a winner. Why are you bringing on two centre backs? Unless there's a fitness issue.
Yeah. Why are you bringing on Maguire? Why are you not bringing on Xerxes?
Like, we're chasing 3 points.
Get rid of Rasmus Højlund. It don't make sense, man. You're making changes at the back. You're taking Shaw and Euro off. When you know what I'm saying, like we need to win these games, man. And some of the decisions he's making, they ain't good decisions, man. They're not, man. Anyone can tell you they're the wrong decisions. Like
for me, Bruno should have been hooked at halftime.
And this is the problem, Culps, because has Amorim got the backbone to do that?
That's what I want to see. Bold. That's it for me. Sorry, bro, but that sets a precedent, innit? Like if you hook the skipper at half time because he's not performing, that makes everyone think, oh shit. If it can happen to him, it can happen to anyone.
Was he that bad in the first half though? I don't think he. I mean, he missed the penalty.
No, but he was rattled though. Your head's gone. Your head's gone now. You know what I mean?
Before the penalty, when I looked and I saw
he was playing all right.
Yeah, but when it was before, like just before the penalty, like when the penalty got awarded, I was surprised that he was so rattled. I didn't understand it. I didn't understand why his head seemed to have been gone. So when he missed the penalty, although it was obviously always a surprise because Bruno is normally quite reliable in that position, I wasn't able to that happened. But in terms of the reason why, like the changes, I'm not going to pretend and say he's made every change right. And I'm sure if he looks back, there's definitely substitutions that you can be like, oh yeah, why did you do that? But the first thing he did was like, it was 0-0 at half time. Obviously, he missed the penalty. 5 minutes into the second half, he wants to make a change. And he's made, I guess, a defensive and an attacking change at the same time to kind of mold for it. So he took Ahmad off, put Delo on at right back to obviously, I think, help Mbeumo get more into the game. But then he took Casemiro off and brought on Lesco. So I think the reason why he done that was because one, Casemiro was already on the yellow card and didn't have the best start to the second half either. Didn't have the best. Not many people had the best games, to be fair, or to rather than single anyone out. But it's not like he's trying to make positive changes. We went 1-0 up. Then he makes the change of Mount, because there's Mount and Bruno in midfield at that point. You take Mount off. He brings on in that position. Potentially, he could have taken off Bruno instead of Mount. I thought Mount was doing quite well.
Should have done.
takes him off, brings on Ugarte. Fair enough, I understand that. You're now 1-0 up. You want to kind of obviously solidify things. The two changes at the end, yeah, I get in terms of why people saying, why would he bring on Heaven and Maguire at that point? It wasn't to stick him up front. It was for set pieces. Because we know that we're not great at conceding set pieces. He obviously wanted to make sure we didn't concede any. And he knows they're a threat. And Maguire almost scored from it. So I like to see those attacking substitutions. Do you know that Fergie used to stick on 4 strikers, get rid of the midfielder or whatnot. And I think Ollie even had that principle too, whereas Amarin's more safety kind of when it comes to that side of things, which, yeah, I guess I can understand why there's frustration about that anyway, that's for sure.
Do you know what it is, Fudge? We spent £200 million on our attack, man, and we scored 1 goal in 2 games. Like, it's not good enough, man. Like I said, we're selling or loaning out Rasmus Højlund. I know he hasn't had a great time at United, but we're loaning out one of our attackers. We just got rid of Rashford. Garnacho ain't getting back into our team. We've spent £200 million on our attack. Like, we've got Bruno, who his attacking stats for us is out of this world. We're paying him deep. We're bringing on Maguire instead of bringing on Xerxes, even though we're adamant that Xerxes is not for sale. So if he's not for sale, get him on that pitch. Like, if we're trying to win a game, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and so as much as we can talk about Maguire nearly scored, and yeah, I said it's all well and good when it comes off. But when it doesn't come off, it doesn't look great at all, man. Do you know what I mean? Especially when you've got players like Xerxes on the bench, and we've just got rid of the attackers we've got rid of, man. Like I said, we're not gonna overdo it, because a 1-1 at Craven Cottage is not the worst result, like I said. But still, these questions need to be answered, man. Like, why is Sesko not starting again? Why is he not starting? Like,
been 2 games in.
Apparently, the fitness though.
Yeah, 2 games in. Okay, it's only 2 games. Like you said at the beginning, actually, it's only 2 games in, yeah. Mount played well both games, really. I thought he did all right again yesterday, but all right is not the same as scoring goals. We did create chances, not as many as I'd have liked, actually, in terms of especially the Fulham game. Even weren't clear-cut chances. We had chances, but in terms of... Let's say you said what happened if like you're looking back and with hindsight you're thinking, wow, why didn't you put on, or even just during the moment, why didn't you stick on Xerxes? Let's say we're coming back here and he sticks on Xerxes, he takes off Euro or whatever, and now we've lost that game 2-1. Now you're thinking, whoa. Like,
okay, Fudge. Who was the front 3 that started for United?
Cunha, Bruno, and Mount.
So why, if Sesko's not starting, yeah, why is Bruno not playing in the 10?
Because
brought in Cunha, brought in Mbeumo. Why can't one of them play up top?
I mean, he could have.
Cunha did though, innit?
Yeah, Cunha played up top with Mount and Mbeumo, right? Why is Bruno 10?
So why is Mount starting? Is that what you're saying?
Sesko's not starting. If Sesko's not starting, Bruno needs to start 10.
Mount's playing on merit right now, isn't it?
Mount does not need to start if Bruno is playing as a. If Bruno is playing as an 8, Mount does not need to start. It doesn't make sense. Like Bruno needs to play as a 10. Like,
but Mount's effective in the press. It's like pressing at the front.
I get that, but is Bruno not more effective in the 10 than Mount? Is suddenly Mount more effective than Bruno in the 10?
On the ball, yeah. On the ball, yeah, but off the ball, innit? Maybe off the ball is what we're looking at. And I don't know.
I don't know, man. Innit? I feel like it's a bit of a fever setting. You know, when you fit in all your stars into a team because you don't want to leave someone out. It just seems a bit like that, man. You just need to play them in their positions, man. It's just simple, man. Like, it's just, I don't know, man. It just seems simple to me, man. It's just something I just want to see us try at least, man. Just play Bruno in that 10. If you're not going to play Bruno in that 10, get me another centre midfielder, please.
All right, then what's around him then? What's around him?
What's around him?
Yeah. So if Bruno's in the 10, then who's what's the starting team gonna be?
Obviously, look. Well, Amram's already said that Maino's fighting for Bruno's position. So play Maino in the 8 then. Play Maino in the 8 and play Casemiro next to him. Like you're already saying what it is. So play Bruno in his position and play his supposed composition in his position. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we've got Burnley next anyway. We've got Grimsby, we've got Burnley. Let's see what happens in it. Let's see what he does.
Yeah, I guess we've dissected enough of the Fulham game then, and he started to look a bit further forward. Grimsby, we've got them on Wednesday, I believe. Yeah, a couple of days' time. So what are you thinking? full strength as you can to try and get some confidence? Start man like Cesc,
No,
start Mainu. Like, what are you thinking?
I think he needs to rotate. I think he should rotate, man. Because even with a rotation, we got more than enough.
Hey, it's been light in your bathroom, mate. It's gone darker and darker.
Yeah. Wait, what was I saying though? I think even with a rotation against Grimsby, bro, we got more than enough quality to see them off, man. Seriously. And if we don't, then it's concerning, to be honest.
What changes would you make?
So I'll give all the players that ain't played, that we ain't seen a lot of, let them play. Let them play. And then, you know what I mean? Let us change the starters, man. Whoever needs the minutes, give them the minutes.
So you bring a Nana back in. You play Heaven. You play. That's bad. You bring you'll start Sesko. Would you start? Who else?
I'll start Xerxes and Sesko together.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, I'll do
Who
that.
else?
Start Kobe. Mm,
Kobe and Nagate, centre mids, yeah? Let's start at the back. Anana and goal.
yeah.
Okay. Centre backs, who you got? You got Maguire, centre back. You
Yeah.
got
Heaven. Yeah.
and then you're going to have to start someone at right centre back that's play because I don't think Mazzuari's back yet.
He's not back now.
Maybe Fredrickson could get a player too. He's been on the bench for the last couple of games.
Yeah, bro, if you're at Man United, you should be able to play against Grimsby, innit? Like, you know what I mean? It shouldn't be a problem, bro.
Okay. Then you got Manu ahead of them, and then in the three behind the Sesko. So you got Shesko. You already said Cunha.
No, I don't even know. Don't even start Cunha against Grimsby, man. Do we need to do that? Xerxes and Brumo, man. Because Brumo.
What are you thinking? Sesko, Xerxes, and who else?
They're playing Grimsby, you know. Playing Grimsby. Don't overthink it, bro. Like, man's playing Grimsby, bro. Like,
would you play Leon? Diego Leon, get him on his debut.
Yeah, why not? I'll play him. He looks on it.
I'll play Leon. Why not? It's Grimsby, man.
Leon.
Yeah, man. What we doing here, man?
So you got Leon, and then you got Dallo, I guess, will play right. And then who are the three up top? Shesko, Xerxes, and who else? Mount?
No,
Can I just break this up for a second? Can I be completely honest?
You don't care.
Who gives a fuck about who play against Grimsby, man? Like,
it's important.
Sorry about that.
Nah, man. Bro, we ain't won a game yet. We ain't won a game yet.
Listen,
we ain't won a game yet, my bro.
Okay.
We ain't won a game yet.
Bro, we're going to smash Grimsby, man. We're going to smash Grimsby. We're going to smash Grimsby.
Might be an Exeter.
Are we doing tactical decisions against Grimsby? Is this what we've come to as United? We're talking about tactical decisions against Grimsby.
You can only play what's in front of you, my guy.
Trying to be all civilized. Like, I'm not happy that we drew against Fulham. I'm not happy. Do you know how much banter I've received from these silly Arsenal fans because we drew? Like, we don't need it. We need to be winning, man. Forget Grimsby. That's a write-off. We need to smash our next game, man. We need those 3 points, man.
Well,
I'm really sorry, man, but I've had enough, man. No more messing around, man.
Burnley?
No more messing around, man.
The thing I'm thinking is
we need to smash them.
They're going to get moved to.
Hey, 3 points. No 3 points is given, man. No 3 points is given, man.
We're gonna move to Burnley, bro.
But
even if we do, what's that gonna mean? What is that?
But
even if we do, what's it gonna mean though? Nothing. It's just what she'll be.
What do you mean? Wait.
It means 3 points, man.
Our first win of the season. First thing it means is first win of the season, yeah. Second thing it means is that we can bring in some.
Can't look into it too much.
Yeah, but
you know, it's not even about 3 points, man.
It's international break. It's international break after
that.
So you can get
it's not even so much about the 3 points here. Obviously, we need the 3 points. That's a given, yeah. But this is an opportunity for us to actually play a team off the park, get some goals in our goal difference, man. We need that, man. You know what I'm saying? So this is a game where I can't be a tight 1-0, 2-1. No, we need to actually play them off the park, man. This time we need to take advantage of this fixture. And if we can,
but what does it mean though? What does it mean?
If we can't,
it's Burnley, bro.
But it means more if we can't, though. It means more if we can't. It means more if we can't.
One of their top players in their keeper's gone already. That's already
Yeah,
Like
but you're making it out like we.
Burnley, bro. Like, come on, we're
No,
giving
wait,
them too
wait.
much respect. We're giving them too much respect, man.
No,
Bro,
you're giving
Sunderland
us
smacked
too much
West Ham
respect.
3-0, man.
Huh?
You're giving us too
Sunderland
much
smacked West
respect.
Ham 3-0, man.
Yeah, and then then they lost fucking 5-0 or whatever the
Exactly.
next day.
Let's not be the joke of the league, man. Let's smash them 4-5-0, man, please.
Yeah, but
Burnley just wanted us
what is that
games.
again? But that doesn't mean nothing because we got I swear City ways after that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
got City
the
away.
two games after. This is what it means. Yeah, the two games after Burnley are City away and Chelsea. We've got City and Chelsea. The 2 games after that. So
After the
it
break,
means
yeah.
after Burnley, yeah. So if we don't beat Burnley, it means that we can potentially go in 5 games without winning the Premier League season. That's why
Yeah,
Burnley is massive, yeah. It means that we've actually got a win in the third, that we can actually start looking forward to the City game, which is a tough game, and the Chelsea game, which are both tough games. And it's actually it's so massive because if we lose that game, as Dave said, it's more about what happens if we don't win. Amarin's under untold amounts of pressure because
Exactly.
even if he wins against Burnley and loses the next 2, he's still under mad
yeah,
pressure
of course.
because no one's
I
gonna
mean,
look and think, yeah, United are on something because they beat Burnley. No one's gonna
Do
think
you know
that.
what it is as well, yeah? Like, do you know, Culps, you know what it is as well, yeah? We've got a few new signings, yeah, in our team that haven't tasted 3 points for United, man. That 3 points is so important to them, man. And they can even lift a weight off their shoulders, man. Chances, you know, against Fulham, he had some good chances. He should be putting them away. Like, we haven't even talked about Cunha's chances because for me, you need to be burying them. You get me? But they ain't tasted these 3 points. They've tasted hard work and the atmosphere of Old Trafford and the away fans, but they ain't tasted. Once they taste that 3 points, it can unlock something. Look at how Bruno acted when he missed the pen because he knows they ain't tasted 3 points yet this season. That's
No,
why he
you
was
need
so
to drive
rattled
around
because
the
he knows how
corner, bro.
important that miss was.
You need to drive around the corner where the signal is.
oh,
Oh,
is it Dave? No, it's fine. It's fine. I think I heard those things.
yeah, all I'm saying is
Look,
we need
it's
that
just
3 points.
look.
Yeah, but do you know what? For real, we need that. We need those 3 points for sure. Yeah, we need 3 points for sure. But it's like you were saying, Nicky, in terms of where we are, because I think most people at the start of the season were thinking we would be able to have. It's a start. It's a fresh start for Amarin. Basically, it's a fresh start. We're going to look at it. We're in a new season. He's got some signings of his own. But if we then lose, I'm hearing people already do it. They're talking about last season's getting brought into it. And if we had
Yeah,
in
no,
last, it's not looking pretty for Amarin at the minute. So
no,
we
no.
need a good start to the season, and we haven't had that so far. That being said, we've lost against Arsenal, which most people would have been expecting, and we've drawn away to Fulham. So it's not been as bad as it feels right now. And I think if we get the win against Burnley and Grimsby, I'm not even calling out Grimsby, get those 2 wins and we can start to look a bit more positive, I think.
I hope so, but at the same time, I don't want that to lead to any complacency and you think, all right, yeah, we're improving or whatever. Then we go and play because let's have it right. The level between Grimsby and Burnley to City and Chelsea is completely different, isn't it? So don't want us to go into them games being a bit overconfident, thinking that we're onto something now. And then, you know what I mean? We need to stay
But you know what?
focused,
You know
man.
what, Culps, yeah? Like, it's true, but you know what? I'm gonna use boxing terms. Boxers, they have warm-up fights, right? Tune-ups, you call it. Burnley's our tune-up fight, man, for City, man. It's vital that we play our football, you know, we get our victory, get our goals, get our strikers scoring, get Sesko getting a bit more minutes, 60, 70 minutes I want from him against Burnley. It's important, man, because we need to go into that game with a bit of confidence, man. A bit of confidence, a bit of know-how of how to win, how to get that, to secure that 3 points, man. So I know what you're saying. For us, it's like maybe it's a given. Maybe it's a given 3 points, but weirder things have happened, man, in the Premier League, man. Stranger things have happened, man. So we just got to make sure that Sesko's on it, and Burma's on it, Cunha's on it. Bruno, I don't know, man. I don't know what Bruno's saying, man. Hopefully he comes back stronger, man, because we all love Bruno, but his time might be up, man. Who knows? But we need to smack them, man. And we can beat City. Don't get it twisted. We can beat City.
You know,
What? We can't beat City. We can
yeah,
beat
but you
City,
know
man. They
what?
just got turned over.
You,
We can beat them.
you know what though? I don't think confidence is the
Manchester is
issue.
red. Manchester is red.
Hey, man, calm down, calm down. God. Yeah. What's it called? Yeah, the first game against Arsenal, we didn't. I didn't see confidence as an issue. First half against Fulham, didn't see confidence as an issue. The only time I saw confidence as being an issue is the second half against Fulham. Yeah, that's the only
Yeah.
time I could say. But that's that. Even still, the confidence wasn't an issue. But where's the 3 points?
My
You know
main
what I'm
concern
Yeah,
saying?
it's true.
anyway, in terms of how we're playing, it isn't even the personnel, isn't about the formation either. I think it's the execution of it because it's the press that really was lacking at the moment. I mean, it's too easy for teams to bypass our press, and where we don't commit enough man forward, that's what then leads the bodies in the midfield. I think, like so, Bruno and Casemiro are isolated because when you've got 3 men up top that are pressing on their own, and they've got like 4 or 5 players playing around them. Now the midfield, they've got like 3 in their midfield playing it around our 2. We're not as compact when it comes to that press, so we need to be. I want to see the full. Like we do that against Arsenal, and we generally tend to do that against the bigger teams. We'll have our wing backs involved in that press, but I didn't see that. I didn't see Dorgu in the press like that. I didn't see Ahmad in the press that high, which let Fulham out too easy. At the beginning of the game, it was, and then I don't know what happened in that situation. So that's where I'm thinking. Do you know what? We really need to be able to fix up them because if my worry is the fact that we had a whole week preparing for this Fulham game, and we've had the 4 weeks of pre-season, and I want to see Amarin. Everyone wants to see Amarin succeed. You know what I mean? But we need to start seeing the players put that into fruition. Like it's been a while now, and I'm definitely one that's like, let's forget about last season and go into the new season. But that can only last so long if we start getting wins and we start getting results, man. So, with that being said, we've got a week left of the transfer window. What are you men's hopes for the rest of the transfer window?
Well, hopefully the 100 mil for Bruno's still on the table.
Well, man, getting our best man. I'll tell you, you're gonna come through.
Can we just get a few
That'll be the believer funds right there.
comments
That's the
whoever's
believer
watching
funds.
us at the moment? Yeah, for real. But comments on what we think then. What we think of Bruno. Do you reckon is that 100 mil still available? We should take it or what? Or do you trust in Bruno? What do we think, man? Anyone that's tuning in, leave us a comment. Let us know.
That is very true. I mean, whether you're a United fan or not, what are your thoughts about where we're going to be come the end of the season? Hopefully, United fans are feeling a bit more positive. And I think even our rivals here, they know that there's. I saw at the beginning of the game, they looked at the way that Cunha was playing, they saw him boomer, and they was thinking, do you know what? These men are going to start cooking. And once we get it clicking, I'm telling you, like, yeah, it's coming our way. But we need time. I think we still need more in the summer market. Goalkeeper, I think.
The goalkeeper is essential. If we don't sign a goalkeeper, forget about it. Because one corner and it's 80% chance it's going in.
Yeah, I mean, we saw predictions at the start of the season in terms of where things will finish. Dave, I think I won't mention the title, but I think the last prediction that you gave was top 4. You still confident that could potentially happen? We're only 5 points off top as it is.
Do you know what? Yeah, I'm very confident, man. I know. Look, before anyone kicked the ball, we had one of the most toughest fixtures out of maybe the top 10.
No, the whole league we
teams
had the
in the league. So I think. Well, exactly then, Fudge. There you go. We had the toughest run of fixtures. Arsenal, then obviously Fulham, Burnley, then Man City. It's a tough start to the league, man. So it's one of those ones where if the results went our way, then it would have been much better for us and easier for us to gain some momentum because we'll kind of like filter into the lesser teams during the mid-season. But I think I'm still confident for us to come top 4, man. I think it's only 2 games in. We've lost 1 game, who was against Arsenal. We've drawn away. We've got Burnley next at home, man. This is where our season starts, man. I know we've got a point on the table, but our season starts. We'll still come top 4.
Confident. Culps, how you feeling?
But I think if we don't sign a keeper, there's no chance we're getting anywhere near the top 4.
Okay, let's say the squad stays exactly the same. What do you think happens?
top 8 at best.
Was that still a big improvement?
Yeah, it's a big improvement, but it's at best, man, top 8. That's what I said before like the season started. So
So, Culps, do you think you think a goalkeeper is worth 4 spots in the league?
yeah, definitely. Goalkeeper could definitely save you what 15 to 20 points, I'd say.
Nah. Well, it
What?
depends how bad the goalkeeper is, I
So,
suppose.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Who
it
you got in
couldn't
goal?
cost us that
Buffon?
much.
Peter
Huh?
Schmeichel?
Bro, so what are you saying? We ain't lost we ain't lost like what, five games due to keepers?
I don't think we have.
Well, I don't know, man.
Like, just the goalkeeper itself. I don't think so. I
It's
think we're
possible,
just...
to be fair, Pudge. It is possible.
But that's not even... Because that's 3
All
points.
right, we've lost 3 this season already out of 2 games because of a goalkeeper, yeah?
3? What do you mean 3?
Arsenal game. 3 points, in it.
This
That's not
season?
3 points.
Not
Lost the
necessarily,
game.
Oh.
bro. The course, bro. It's 30 minutes in, bro. No one knows how the game's gonna play out
Yeah,
for
okay.
the
We
rest of
can't
the
just
game.
guarantee 3 points because the goalkeeper...
It's not guaranteed, but it's guaranteed that we lost 3. It cost. You know what I mean? Arsenal got 3 points from us because of a goalkeeper howler, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
It definitely cost us the
even
game. I'm
and
not sure how many points we would have got out of that game,
yeah,
but it
exactly.
definitely
That's what I
cost
meant.
us
That's what I meant.
losing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant. So and then in the Fulham game, like, not obviously, look how shaky the keeper just was in general, like
You
that.
can't blame him for the goal or anything like that.
No,
Like,
But
I'm not. But just look how shaky he was. You can't go for a season like that. Your
yeah.
teams are gonna
I'm
start
surprised no
targeting.
one has mentioned Dallo, you know? I'm surprised no one's mentioned Dallo for his mistake just before the goal.
What for the
Actually, Dallo's
goal? I
fault.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
it is. It
crazy. It was
is.
crazy.
It was.
It was a
But then
crazy mistake. That doing a turn there.
I felt like that's what Fudge was talking about though when he said that about the
Oh,
substitutions.
okay. Yeah.
Mm.
he was supposed to bring more solidity though to that back line. I mean, to be fair, Ahmad was having a bit of a mare himself. He did
Mm.
concede a few not chances, but he left the ball in similar positions, and we just didn't get punished as much in that situation. For me,
Yeah.
that goal, obviously, Dallo was the main culprit for the start of that goal. You had Delit, who didn't clear the ball. I mean, he cleared his man, but left the ball, which he really didn't need to do. You had Bruno or anyone else that could have followed Smith Rowe into that as well. So there was a number of errors there, but we didn't deserve to win that game, man. That was the disappointing part of it. We just didn't do enough to actually win that game in the end. We started off well, but just didn't create enough at all, which is disappointing. But you go.
Back to where I think we're finishing the season, yeah. Like, oh shit, I forgot what I was gonna say, bro.
In terms of where I think we're going to finish here, I feel like we are going to finish in Europe at the very least. Okay, so we're going to be in the European positions, and I think that's because we're going to, we're going to kick on. We're going to, with the players that we've got, I think we definitely have got quality, and we definitely have got quality in our side. And once Mbeumo, once Cunha, once Chesko, once they start scoring goals, then I think that's going to change things. But how are you boys finding, like, just in terms of being back on the Cockney Reds, being live for the first time, managed to get the viewers? Hey, thank you to every single person, by the way, who has subscribed. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, and add any comments as well about what your thoughts are on the season so far as a United fan, or as not. Like, and also there's no things we can improve. But yeah, boys, how are you feeling about the start, the return of the Cockney Reds after what was a terrible season? Still confident?
I'm confident, man, and I'm loving the return of the Cockney Reds, man. I'm here for it. I'm gonna be here every week, man, serving you up some great content, man. And like I said before, it's only gonna get better, man. Obviously, Fudge messed up the live today. There's been no connection, no signals anywhere. The lighting man didn't come in today, so I'm just turning darker and darker. But it's all good, man. Each week we're gonna get better, man. And each week we're gonna provide you with the best content, the United content, the Cockney Reds, man.
Yeah, let us know the best time as well that you think that you'd rather us to go live, and any other content as well that you'd like to see, whether we can get some of our rivals to come and join us to discuss the preview to a game or anything like that, we're open to it. So this is your channel as much as it is ours as well. So we want you all involved. And any last thoughts before we're going to come back with our predictions again for Grimsby. We are going to discuss Grimsby Day. We are going to do it still. But Culps, any last thoughts that you want to share before we wrap it up?
No, but I remember what I was gonna say though. All I was gonna say, all I was gonna say was that basically, back to that what you lot was asking me about if I think a keeper's worth that many points or whatever. Last season, I can't remember how it ended, but there was phases throughout the season where the points were like they were close in it. It wasn't a lot of spread, so that's why I think those tweaks there, like getting the keeper in, that could be crucial into getting a better league position.
No, that is a good point, actually.
Yeah, no, I agree, Coach, man. I agree, man.
But we're still positive going on to the next game of the season then, overall.
Yeah, man. Expecting 2 wins before the break, man. Expecting 2
Didn't
wins.
hear any manager out shouts, which is great.
Nah.
Did hear a few Bruno
Just
outs.
in the WhatsApp groups.
But
I'm sure all three of us were singing along to the Ruben Amorim chant when we was there that first game of the season.
For sure. Yeah, we need to be getting down to Old Trafford again soon, actually. So,
Definitely.
stay tuned for more from the Cockney Reds. Thank you all for joining. Peace out.
Stay tuned, guys.